Hey everyone, this is Casey from GravityKit and welcome to the second video in the GravityView Quick Start Guide. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to install Gravity Forms and GravityView on your website and also configure some basic settings. So if you already have the plugins installed, feel free to skip this one, or you can fast forward to the end and check out the settings configuration. Okay, so I have a blank WordPress site here, and the first thing I'm going to do is install Gravity Forms. So here I am logged into my Gravity Forms account, and I'm going to click here on Downloads. And what we want here is the main plugin. So I'm going to go ahead and click the download link there, and that's going to download the Gravity Forms plugin zip file to my computer. Okay, now I can head back to my WordPress site, and I'm going to go to the plugins page here, click Add Plugin, and then we'll click Upload Plugin. And let me go ahead and upload the file that I just downloaded, and then I'll just activate it. Okay, so you can see the plugin is active here, but it says we need to register our copy of Gravity Forms, and we can do that by inputting our license key. And to find your license, you can just go back to your Gravity Forms account. Here we are, and I'll scroll up, and here is my unique license key. So I've blurred it out, but it'll be in the box here, and you can just click this button to copy it. We'll head back to WordPress and paste it in. Okay, so our license is now active, and there's a couple things we can set up here. So you can enable automatic updates if you want to. You can select a currency if you're selling products through Gravity Forms. And there's a couple other things. Let's hit next. All right, so next you can kind of personalize your Gravity Forms experience by choosing what kind of website you have, what kind of forms you're creating. So let's go past that. All right, so now we're ready to set up our first form, but we're not going to do that just yet because we still need to install GravityView. So I'm going to go ahead and close that for now. But if we refresh, we should see our license key here that says has been successfully validated. Okay, so the next step is to install GravityView. So same thing, I'm going to log into my GravityKit account. Here I am. And I've gone to the Downloads tab here, and I'm going to download the GravityView plugin. Okay, so that download is now complete. We can head back to our WordPress site and install the plugin. Okay, so GravityView has been installed and activated. The first thing we need to do is activate our license. So to do that, we're going to go to this page that says Manage Your Kit. Now you'll notice that GravityView adds a menu item that actually says GravityKit. And this is because GravityKit is a suite of tools that you can manage all together inside your WordPress dashboard. So if we head on over to the Manage Your Kit page, you can see there's a space to enter our license key here. So let's go back to our GravityKit account. Here I am on the licenses screen. And again, I'm just going to copy the license from this box and paste it in here. Okay, success. So our license was activated. And like I was saying, you can manage all of your GravityKit tools through this page. So you have an overview of your different active licenses here. And then if you scroll down, you'll see that all of our plugins are here. So not just GravityView, but Gravity Import, Gravity Edit, Gravity Charts, and all the other tools in the kit. There's also GravityView extensions. You have access to those if you're a GravityView Pro user. And then we have all of our layouts, premium layouts, as well as our free tools here, and even some third-party tools that we offer through this platform as well. So if your license gives you access to additional GravityKit tools, or you want to explore some of our free plugins, you can download and install them all through this Manage Your Kit screen. Okay, so the next thing we're going to take a look at is the settings screen. So I'm going to click on the settings link here under GravityKit. And you'll notice there's an array of settings that you can go through and configure here. Some simple stuff from like grouping the products on your WordPress plugins page to changing the GravityKit menu position if you like to customize things like that. And there's some other things you can kind of go through here. You can update your support email. You can choose if you want to show the support beacon that displays at the bottom right of your screen, and some other settings that you can explore. And then, of course, there are GravityView settings too. So if I click on that, we have a couple of different options. You can enable the GravityView REST API for your website. If you're using that, you have an option to use dynamic widget placement, which allows you to create rows and columns for your widgets and select where they are placed in the view editor. We're going to go through all of that in a future video, so don't worry. Then you have the option to kind of configure the caching here. You can disable that if you want to. Some permissions here. And you can adjust the permalinks. So when you actually create a view, you can change the slug there, and you can customize things. But again, we're going to go through this all in future videos. So don't worry about this too much for now, but it is good to know that all these settings are here, and you can configure them whenever you like. Okay, so that's it for this video. We installed Gravity Forms and GravityView, activated our licenses, went through some of the basic settings. And in the next video, we're going to set up a form and a view.